Liberals say that Trump is racist, but these black voices just blew that narrative right apart. And somebody got to say it. I'm going to be honest. They called Trump racist for years, but these folks who actually lived through his presidency, they've got a different story to tell. We're going to start by this one. Let me ask you liberals a question.
Let me ask you liberals a question. Why do y'all think Trump is racist? Why do y'all keep calling him racist? A lot of you radicals going to get mad what I'm about to say. Trump has done more for black people than our black leaders. Facts. And the fact that can't none of y'all liberals, radicals, Democrats answer that question, why y'all keep calling him racist? It's beyond me. Spreading fake news and a bunch of propaganda. But none of you liberals can answer that question. What makes Trump racist? What has he done that's racist? Democrats, is that all y'all got? This shit is getting old. Let Trump do his job. And for every mega out there, follow, repost, share.
Definitely what he said at the end for sure. No, but he said what a lot of us been thinking. But, you know, many are afraid to come and say it out loud, except for us, you know. But he asked the question, the very same question that literally changed my perspective on everything. Of course, y'all know my Uber story. If you haven't, it's the pinned video on this channel. But yeah, it was that one question that led me on this path that I'm on, because I couldn't defend it. I could not come up with an answer that is. So I said it to say, you could be mad all you want, but if you can't name what Trump did or said that was actually racist, then why are you screaming it 24/7 as if it's the gospel? That's what's going to keep happening. Now, I want y'all to check this out. This woman is listing pardons in Trump support. It says, woman listing pardons in Trump support for black communities. Let's check it out.
If you still think Trump's a racist, watch this.
Not only did he give me a full and unconditional pardon, but he also made it illegal for them to chain women to the bed during childbirth. And then he passed the First Step Act. And then I walked in a list of 100 names of people that needed to be freed, and he freed several of those people before he left office. And these people are trying to convince me that I'm supposed to vote for the black woman who locked everybody up instead of the white man who freed everybody.
What a mess.
A mess.
Oh, when they call Donald Trump a racist, what do you think about that?
I feel like that's the kind of racism we need.
Yeah.
And so for this man who they claim is such a racist, who not only gave me a fresh start, gave Kwame Kilpatrick a fresh start, gave Alice Marie Johnson a fresh start, you know, pardoned Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, housed Jennifer Hudson, you know, when her family was murdered, went to court with Michael Jackson every single day, gave $1 million to Jesse Jackson to start the Rainbow Push Coalition. And I don't see him, you know, showing up to the DNC in Chicago with an abortion Hot Wheels bus offering black women abortion. So if I have to deal with racism, give me the racism that's going to let us out of jail.
Angela Staten, I believe is her name. Auntie Angie, I believe she go by. I'm going to see if they got it in the comments. I was trying to find Instagram real quick just so I can make sure I got her name correct. But, you know, she spoke the gospel right there, man. You know, like y'all be trying to speak the gospel about this man being racist. She spoke straight facts. You know, I love how they started this off. If you think Trump is racist, watch this. Because, I mean, they said he was racist while he was literally unchaining women in prison and freeing people that Obama ignored. I mean, showing up for nobody when nobody else would, man, that's powerful. I tell y'all, actions speak louder than words. Name another president that did all that and still got spit on by the media and still doing it. You can't. Now, I want y'all to check this out. This is a news story that came out about Brandon Johnson. The DOJ is now investigating him for his hiring practices. You remember he said he basically only hires black. Isn't that what we fight against as a community of black? We don't want people to just hire people on their skin color? Like, or is that what we want?
Statements made by Mayor Brandon Johnson at a Woodlawn church over the weekend. Here are some of the mayor's comments that caught the attention of the DOJ.
Business and Economic Neighborhood Development, the deputy mayor, is a black woman. Cool. Department of Planning and Development, it's a black woman.
Cool.
Infrastructure deputy mayor is a black woman. Chief operations officer is a black man. Budget director is a black woman. Senior advisor is a black man.
Today, in a letter to Mayor Johnson's office, the Department of Justice cited those comments as the reason that they're opening a civil rights investigation into whether the city of Chicago made hiring decisions based on race. In the letter, the Assistant Attorney General with the Civil Rights Division writes, in part, if these kind of hiring decisions are being made for top-level positions in your administration, then it begs the question whether such decisions are also being made for lower-level positions. Statements made by Mayor
Now, let me first say this. No way, shape, or form am I like, oh, they're black, they shouldn't be there. That's not the stance that I'm coming from, and many of us are coming from. We're not saying, oh, just because they're black, we're upset about that, and this is wrong. No, that's not what we're doing here. What we're saying is, if you're hiring these people only because they're black, that's a problem. We're going to talk about real racism, or at least what the DOJ is calling reverse discrimination. So the mayor of Chicago basically said, I'm only hiring black folks. If y'all watched the initial clip, that's not equality. That ain't fairness. That's a lawsuit. Imagine if a white mayor said that in reverse. I'm telling y'all, CNN would burn the lower third. I'm telling y'all, into the screen for a week straight. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And then statements like this that are being made and being coined in the black community.
This election has proven, that this administration has proven painfully in some ways, is that black people cannot save this country from white folks. We can't do it alone, right? If white folks aren't going to join in, if white women aren't going to join in, if Latinos aren't going to join in, we can't do it alone. This election has proven that
Imagine. I mean, could you imagine if Trump or any conservative, even black or white, hinted at this in reverse? There'll be all type of hearings. You have woke and cancel culture on top of everything. 100 pieces that in 1 hour from all legacy media. 100 hit pieces. But Trump is the racist one. It's nutting up. And this is the reason why black fatigue is now starting to become a thing. I want y'all to hear what this young woman has to say right here. Put it on a big screen. Hold on. Oh, you people looking in the wrong areas.
It's not racist, and I know y'all been told this is racist, but it's not. It's not racist to call black people out for their behavior and what they're doing to society at this moment. I'm glad people are noticing this because it's been so many years and it's finally catching up to y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all that white people are tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all too, but everybody, the world is getting sick of y'all and y'all's bullshit. I'm so glad this day is here. I've been trying to get out there that you people need help. Not just me, but me and other black conservatives. We've been trying to warn society that this is what it's going to come to when y'all keep coddling black people. They're going to see themselves as higher ups. They're going to see themselves as untouchable because the world wants to not be racist towards them. It's not racist, and I know y'all been told.
This is coming from a black woman. But of course, because she's speaking against the black community, think of all the names she's going to be called. I mean, this is the part that y'all ain't ready for. It ain't white folks dragging the culture. It's us, people in the culture. We tired of excuses too. Man, we've been screaming this for years, not just black conservatives. You know, we get called sellouts, you know, loons, everything above. But now the rest of the world is out here like, we don't agree. And black fatigue is, like I say, is becoming a phrase now. Oh, man. We've all been lied to, gaslit, used. But the mask is starting to slip. And Trump ain't perfect. No human on this earth is. You not perfect, I'm not perfect. But if you calling them racist while ignoring all of this, come on, man. That's just, you're not standing for no type of truth. You just with the shenanigans of propaganda. That's just you. It is what it is. So let me know in the comments what you think. And make sure you share this with someone who still believes the hype. Y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. And yeah, man. We break narratives over here every single day.